All right, folks. So check it out. I'm back at this mission area that I was at a few episodes ago, and today I'm painting the tall pagoda type building. And there's my subject simplified through a filter on my phone, and here is my pencil sketch of the painting of the subject before I start painting it. You know, I've always gotten a lot of questions asking me if I do a pencil sketch before I start painting. And I don't know if it's hard to see on the video if you're watching on a phone or something, but, you know, there's always a pencil sketch before I start painting. I think there's only been a handful of times where I was doing a sunset and I didn't have time to paint it, so I just went straight into the painting. But if I'm doing any other kind of painting, like a landscape or especially architecture like this, I'm definitely going to use a pencil sketch at the beginning. So I just wanted to throw that out there for folks that maybe ask that. So this was definitely a challenging painting, like most of the architecture paintings and subjects that I do. It's definitely a challenge. Just takes a lot of time because there's so many small little planes and areas, and you know, I'm painting pretty small. I'm doing like, I don't know, 5x7-ish type of paintings, 5x7 inches. You know, they're pretty small. So when I do something as complex as this and it's kind of intricate, you know, it just takes me a little more time. I have to really be careful about where I'm putting colors and stuff and really pay attention. So once again, this was a really cool building, man. It's not something I expect to see in Hawaii. So when I definitely saw it, I was just like, man, this is super cool. Super cool. Gotta try to do a sketch of this. So I start out with these light washes. And what I'm trying to focus on here is color temperature, so warms versus cools. It was pretty early in the morning. I don't know, it was like 8 or 9 a.m. And I was trying to capture that warm light, trying to keep it warm in my painting anyway. I don't know that I got it exactly the way I wanted, but it's a good painting overall. I'm pretty happy with it. I felt like I captured what I set out to capture. So it's always a good painting experience when it goes that well. You know, I'm not exactly sure what's inside this building or what its purpose is. You know, they didn't really have any signs up, or if they did, I didn't see a sign up for this building, and it wasn't open. And they didn't have the doors open to go inside of it or anything. So I'm not exactly sure its purpose, unfortunately, but I know for me, it just looked pretty cool. So it was, for my purpose, it was a painting subject. So I was cool with at least knowing that much. I think these might have been my best palm trees that I painted while in Hawaii. Those definitely look the most like a real palm tree. So definitely happy about that. I had a lot of practice and I was able to, you know, I saw a lot of palm trees on this trip, so I was able to really study them a lot. And after painting so many days in a row, I finally got it down. The essence and look of a palm tree, so that's pretty cool. So this is close to the end of my Hawaii trip. You know, this is episode 94, and there's only a few more episodes, a few more paintings left to look at in Hawaii. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this Maui series of paintings if you've been keeping up with them. Definitely some cool subjects coming up, that's for sure. So I'm excited for the next episodes. So I'm starting to add some shadows here, really getting the values, as you can see, really starting to push the values. You know, I started out pretty light for the most part, at least with this painting. I'm starting to get the important color in there, that red on the building. Really kind of makes the painting, I think, for me anyway. You know, I really like Asian architecture and stuff like this. It's just really cool looking, man. And I love the colors that they use, really bright reds and golds and browns and stuff. It's really cool. And yeah, it was a really fun experience capturing this one, no doubt. So you can see this painting, I mean, I'm going pretty slow here, taking my time. Even though the video sped up, you know, you can tell I'm being very careful, trying to really make sure I'm getting this building down the way I want it, because that's my focal point. So I'm trying to really take my time here. And it's interesting because sometimes I'll work on my focal point first, and then I'll fill in the rest of the painting. And for this one, I kind of saved the focal point for last because I don't know. I guess that's how I intuitively, it felt right to just have all the supporting elements, you know, the palm trees and stuff. And then it could kind of dictate how detailed I was going to go with this painting to really bring out the building. So drawing some important shadows there on those on the roof there. Darkening those down, trying to get a light effect on the building. Getting some shadow shapes on these palm trees, trying to bring it to a finish here. Really getting the darkest value in now, darkest darks. And that's what's really going to kind of push the contrast here just a bit. Add a little more realism to the scene. You know, it's not perfect. The drawing's not perfect, of course, but I feel like I captured the essence of what was out here. And like I said, I'm pretty happy with this. Hope you guys enjoyed this little sketching video, little painting video. And there's the finished painting. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.